Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with K-On! Season 2 episode number 14 reaction. Okay, the previous episode, it was an episode centered around Azusa and Ui. So what happens is that Azusa is bored, like the summer vacations are there. However, her friends like Yui and everyone, they're like busy with their own stuff, because of the exams and stuff. And yeah, so she tries to go and hang out with Ui, but throughout the episode she like falls asleep multiple times, dreaming about spending time with Yui and everyone else. And little by little she realizes that it's because like they're going to graduate very soon and she'll be left alone. And in the end we get to see them kind of meet, like for real this time, not in a dream. And they go out and do a little bit of like in the festival, in the summer festival, they kind of go and hang out. And yeah, in the end she realizes that like they might go, but like I'll have to stay here and I'll have to accept it. And in the end she asks, what's the name of that girl? I always forget her name. The other girl, her friend. She asks her, will you join? And she's like, yeah, all right, sure, why not, like something like that she says. That so yeah, I'm pretty sure by the end of it, when they'll graduate, Ui and that girl, they'll both join. And like a new K-On! Club will form. And yeah, something like that. So anyways, let us begin. Episode number 14. Let's get started. I'll be putting the subtitles and the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference. And yeah, let's start. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Mule studying. Okay. Yeah. Summer study session. Yeah. Oh boy, is it the other girls? Okay. Hmm. Then Mugi and oh, Mugi. There you go. Just she's outside. What's she doing? Shopping? she she loves tailing people. This happened before as well with the whole uh Sawatan Sensei. Whoa! Yo, she wanted to do that. How did what? How did she go from okay? Hmm. She's like, yeah, I wanted to. Wow. Wow. Oh, new opening. Yeah, I guess episode 14. Singing in a... Wait, what is that? Is that a phone? No, that's a... Okay, never mind. Damn! I've heard all of these songs, by the way. Like I said, I used to listen to K-On! Song, even though I haven't watched the anime in itself. The strawberry fell down. Summer classes. Okay. Yeah. What? Is this a dream? Wait, what? Yeah. Um. Okay, what is going? What time? Who's having this dream? Yui. It must be Yui. I turn into gel. Replace her. Hey yo, this reminds me of Steins Gate. Wow. Yep. It's like. Hmm. Yeah, because she first time. Yeah, true. This is a pair that doesn't really happen. Arcade, yes. I'm just looking at her eyebrows now. Now with after that dream, what the hell? All right. Nah, what is that? Is that a claw machine? Oh no, coin game. It's a racing game. Yes. Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's interesting. I never saw that before. Arm wrestling. Okay. All right, Mugi, let's see. Yes! Mugi's strong. Oh boy. Okay, is she actually gonna get it for the first time? No, there you go. Realistic? Okay, that is unrealistic. It never happens that easily. Oh, Purikra. Oh my god, the eyebrows. Wow. Big. You have your. Okay, there you go. Um. Yeah, well, she wanted to eat the. Well, you can have her strawberry, I guess. She gave her the cake, she ate the strawberry. Oh my god. Yeah, that actually. What's happening? Oh, she probably wanted to go there. Yeah? There you go. Yep. She- Oh, I hope she doesn't start bargaining. What? No. Oh, what is that, like a pinball? Wow. Oh. Ah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, I saw this one in. What was the name? Dangers in My Heart. Wow, she phoned and is complaining. Well, you can have her strawberry. Heart. Oh, that's not a strawberry. Never mind. She doesn't want chestnut. She wants strawberry. Damn, Mio's the only one who's like left alone. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, true. Like 700 to 800 yen. What? Wow. Well, she's lending you. You need to remember that. Smacked me. She's like, oh, that's what you need to do to be good friends. A movie's gonna smack her. I can see that. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Now she just wants to do normal things that friends do, you know? Oh, she's ready. Damn. Oh. No, no, no. I doubt that. Okay, come on. Yep. Yeah, everyone. There you go. Yeah, all the attention will be on her. What is she wearing? Is she going on a vacation? Yeah. Oh my god. What the hell is that, a price tag? Yeah. Wait, what? What did she want? Was she trying to get smacked or something? Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Maybe it's like smack, not a chop. Yeah. Oh, that is why she wore the. Okay, wow. That's why she wore the beach dress. She's still going on. She's like, oh, need to eat the strawberry from. Oh my god. Yep. Yeah. Obvious. Yes. What? Yeah. Okay. Reese is the perfect person to. Oh, really? True. Oh my god, here we go. Well, that's a normal glass. Yeah. Okay. Wow. She was correct. There you go. What? Yo. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, exactly. I never get smacked. Hmm. He wants to get smacked. What? Arm wrestler? No, what is that? There you go. Like, I guess that's physical contact. Yeah. How can she lose knowingly? I don't think. Wait, did she lose? No, she won. Oh, she got two. Oh my god. Okay, don't do that. That's like. Oh, oh my god. She's shocked. She cannot say anything, but that's the thing, you know? Wow. Wait. Well, because if this was Rooster, she would have hit her. Well, good thing she has two strawberry. You can have both. No, like. Yeah. Oh, okay. She cannot hit her. That's the thing. If this was Ritsu, it would have been easy. Oh my god. I don't know, like. Yeah. Wow. That doesn't help. She's a girl. There you go. Smacked. Uh. Hmm. What got smacked? Yeah, exactly. Like I said, she was the one who's alone. What? What? I yeah. Okay, this is a new ending. I've heard this one as well. No, thank you. H2. Okay, that is it. Right, that was episode number 14 of K-On! Season 2. So we begin this episode with Risu calling Mio and calling her out to play with her. And Mio's like, oh, I'm going to get, like ready for my summer sessions. And starting from the next day, so yeah, so she's like, all right, like, so I cannot go. And Ritsu calls her again and like messes with her, and Mio gets angry, and Mio's like, what the hell are you doing? And yeah, like then after that, Ritsu's like, all right, so what should I do? And then she kind of spots Mugi outside, and she's like, all right, let's see what she's doing. So I love how she starts tailing her, and I'm guessing Mugi like saw her here, and when Ritsu started tailing her, Mugi probably made the plan of kind of like scaring her. So she goes off like a bending, and Ritsu's like, wait, where did she go? And Mugi comes from the behind, and she like scares Ritsu instead. So I'm guessing she probably went on a different direction, probably from the alleyway somewhere, and came behind her. That's how. So yeah, Mugi, and I'm pretty sure Mugi always wanted to do this, like scare her friends, like something like that. So there you go. She got her wish. Her wish came true, I guess. Right. So Mugi's like, what are you doing here? So Ritsu's like, oh, I was just going to go, like out to play, and and Mugi's like, oh, I'm out here shopping. I'll go shopping. That's why tomorrow's like the summer sessions. And Ritsu's like, oh, so you probably won't be able to hang out, would you? And Mugi's like, wait, we can hang out? And then she like immediately calls and cancels her plan, and she's like, all right, let's go. Because obviously this combination usually doesn't happen, Ritsu and Mugi. So yeah, she wanted to like probably like spend time with her. And because yeah, usually it is either Ritsu Mio or who else? Maybe Ritsu Yui sometimes, it never was Ritsu Mugi. They never really like usually in the group they are. And that's the thing. I feel like if you think about it, Mugi's kind of like, I don't know, like probably kind of alone in the group. I wouldn't call her alone, but she's like that one person who doesn't. Usually in groups you have this, like, obviously you're friends with everyone, but then you have that one person who you're better friends with. Like I feel like Mugi's the only person who doesn't have anyone like that. Like just think about it, like Risu and Mio, while over there Azusa and Yui. So Mugi's the only one who's just there, like an odd one out, that kind of thing. Obviously, they're good friends, like like all together. But still, that one friend who you're better friends with, that type of thing. So it's unfortunate. Um, so yeah. After that, you get to see Yui's dream. As always, it's crazy. She dreams. She dreams that she's eating like rice or something, and Mugi's there, and she's like, "Oh, Mugi-chan, give me your pickle," and she grabs her eyebrows. And the funny thing? From this point onwards, like I got so conscious of Mugi's eyebrows. Like whenever we were seeing Mugi, my eye immediately went to her eyebrows, and I'm like, "Damn, I never really noticed." But her eyebrows are thick. I never, like, that's the thing. I never really noticed up until now. Like this episode, Yui doing that made me realize like Mugi's eyebrows are actually so thick, and it actually looks like pickles. Oh my god. and and Mugi's like, if my eyebrows are not returned, I'm going to turn into gel. So they're like, all right, what should we do? Replace it with protractors. And okay, so Yui gets up from her dream and sees that Nodaka's there studying with her. And he's like, oh, why didn't you wake me up? Okay, so now while all of that is happening over there, Mugi and Ritsu, they are off to hang out together. So Ritsu's like, where should we go? Mugi's like, wherever you want to. And Ritsu says like, oh, you look quite happy, don't you? And she's like, yeah, because we don't usually get to hang out together, And Ritsu's like, oh yeah, you're right, because usually it's Ritsu and Mio, and over there Azusa and Yui. So that's why she's very happy. Now she's like, okay, so where should we go? Obviously, Ritsu's like, let's go to the arcade, because this is the place where Mugi usually doesn't go to. So there you go. So they go to the arcade, and Mugi's very happy with everything. She's like very excited. She's like, oh, what is that? Like it's like a coin game. And then she's like, what is this? This is like a driving game. And she's like, the one thing that surprised me was the fishing game. I've never seen anything like that before. Like there's an actual fishing pole in there. What the hell? That's my first time seeing something like that actually. Um, and then like it's like, damn, she's so excited. Okay, so after that they're like, what should we do? So the first thing that they decide to do is the arm wrestling one. So Risu cannot do it properly, but Mugi's like, don't worry, I'll take my revenge, your revenge. And she like defeats arm wrestling, like, yeah, and she's strong, Mugi is strong. And then after that, this is like next what? So next is the crane game. Here Mugi is not able to properly do it, but Ritsu's like in one turn does it. Now these crane games, like I've heard that these are extremely difficult. Obviously, I have no idea. Like I haven't really played them because they're not available here in my country, and obviously, like like I've only seen them in anime. However, I guess you could say I have kind of pseudo played them, because there are like certain games that have like this crane game as a mini game inside them, and in those games, especially the Yakuza games. So in the games, I try to do it, but I realize how difficult it is. It's pretty difficult, even inside a game it's quite difficult. So like in real world, I'm pretty sure it's extremely difficult. And I've heard that usually what people does is like they like they cannot like grab it because the claw is usually weak, it falls down. So what they do is they kind of nudge the thing with the claw, like kind of doesn't directly grab it but kind of nudges it towards the empty space where the thing falls, and by nudging it, they kind of like make it drop. So that's one way I've heard that people do it. That's like the better way than trying to actually grab it. But either way, Ryusu just does it in one turn, and I'm like, yeah, this is impossible. Like this is in no way is this possible. But anyways, after that they go to the Purikura station, and yeah, I love how they change Mugi's eyebrows to like, I don't know what those are, like rice crackers or something. They're like having fun over there. They're like, oh, like here's like kind of does the modifications in the pictures and everything. So yeah, while all of this is happening over there, Yui and Nodoka, they're having their cake, and Yui's very like oh, like your cake looks good, Nodoka. Can I have a bite? And Nodoka's like, sure. And she's like, oh, you can have mine as well. Yes, okay, you know what? I have to say this. I am 100% with Yui in this one. Why? Yui told her to eat the cake. Why the hell should she eat the strawberry? She never said anything about the strawberry. The strawberry and the cake are different. The cake is not the strawberry. Yui told her to eat the cake, and she instead of eating the cake, she just grabs the strawberry and eats it. Yeah, that is outrageous. Like, what the hell? Yui's like, okay, you can have mine, and she just eats the strawberry, and Yui's like, I love how Yui's like flabbergasted for a few moments. She's like, what the hell happened? She's like, Nodoka-chan? Nodoka's like, wait, what? Oh god, that's funny. Now, after that, we see what's her name? Yuritsu and Mugi. They're kind of like outside the arcade center. Mugi's very happy with the teddy bear that she got, and she's like, "Oh, this is so fun! I love it." And Yuritsu's like, "All right, so next where should we go?" And she's like, "You know, like we had spent a lot of money in the arcade center. Let's go to a cheap place. So a dagashi shop." And and this is like perfectly like like according to Mugi's taste. Mugi's like, oh, a dagashi shop. She's like, oh, that's amazing. Like, can I hug you? So yeah, obviously a dagashi shop is, I guess the translation, English translation is a cheap candy shop, as they say, and usually stuff over there like costs up like 20, 30, 40, maybe 50 maximum, yen. So the cheap stuff, and they go there and they are like, okay. And you like Mugi is very happy here because this is the type of stuff she's always wanted to do with friends. You know, like like while going to like going out together, like just stopping by a dagashi shop, you know, I don't know, something like this. So yeah, she's very happy, and Ritsu's like, oh, like everything here is like 20 to 30 yen, so you can just buy anything you want. And Mugi's like, everything, and she's like, yeah. She's like, these rice crackers, these are also 30 yen, and she's like, yeah. And these candies, yeah, everything is 30 yen. So she's very happy. She just buys a lot of things. And outside, Ritsu teaches her how to properly eat um those things. I don't know what those are called. Uh, those bar shaped candies. And she's like, hey, this is how you do it. She just does it like this, and it like pops up. And excuse me. Yeah. Now after that, they get the thing. I don't know what they call them. The tube one. And she's like, you shouldn't open it from like the correct side. You should open it from the other side, because you'll be able to drink it easy and like little by little. And then this kind of reminds me. We also used to have these tube ones. I remember in our schools they used to come. In our school in the recess time, like a lot of like I don't know what you like like the people who used to sell them, they used to come, and a lot of my friends used to like eat them, and like like these things like it's very cheap. It was very cheap, like one of the cheapest thing over there. And yeah, it's kind of fun. All right. Anyways, the next one was the next candy was like the one that Mugi had. So Mugi had the one where you kind of like like do it like this, and there's like a pink blob, and you can play with it, and then you can eat it. Now this reminded me of the Dangers in My Heart. Like they also had an episode where they showed Anna. I think that was her name. Yeah. No. Wait, what was the girl's name? I just forgot her name. Okay, whatever. I just forgot her name. Where she had one of those things, and it's like a pink thing where you kind of, I think like you kind of like just like move it. The more you move it, the more like sticky it becomes, and then you eat it or something like that. And they kind of show that here as well. I love how Mugi puts it in her mouth like this. Okay. Right. Next, we get to see Yui phone calls Azusa, and she's like, "You see what happened here? Like Nodoka-chan ate my strawberry. That's weird. I told her to eat the cake. Why the hell did she eat my strawberry?" And Nodoka's like, "Well, I thought that it was easy to just eat the strawberry." And he's like, "No, like the strawberry is the high point of the cake. I told you to eat the cake, not the strawberry." And she's like, "I didn't want to mess up the cake and like take the sponge part." So and I was just like, what the hell is this? Why are they phone calling me and talking about these things to me? Ui is there in her place, and they're probably, I think like they're like eating like candies or something. Like I see like Ui has like popsicles in her hands. And like I said, I agree 100% with Yui here. Why the strawberry? She told her to eat the cake. Why did she eat the strawberry? And then Nozoka's like, alright, you can. At first, I thought that was a strawberry. Then she's like, oh no, you can have mine. And you can see that it's like a freaking chestnut. And Yu's like, I don't need a chestnut. I want my strawberry. Oh god, that's funny. Right. Now next we get to see Ritsu and Mugi are in like a cafe. They're like drinking like a soft drink or whatever. And she's like, oh, like I had a lot of fun. And she's like, it's very cheap. And she's like, oh, Ritsu, you're the best. Like, you can do it. We spent so much fun time, but it was so cheap. Obviously, for Mugi, this is extremely cheap. However, for Ritsu, it is still quite pricey, because the teddy bear literally cost 500 yen. That's a lot. And and then obviously the dagashi and all that were kind of cheap. But the most they spent in the arcade, I'm pretty sure like the different things that they did in arcade cost a lot of money. For example, the arm wrestling one, I'm pretty sure that probably cost 100, probably 200 yen, because both Mugi and Ritsu did it. And then we had the crane game, but it was 500 yen. They kind of explained. What else did they play? They played the Purikura. I'm pretty sure the Purikura also cost probably 200 yen or something like that. So yeah, it was costly. Probably 1,000 yen went out over there. Yeah, it's still costly. And but movies like, this is so cheap, and and then Ritsu kind of like remembers like the past where she asks Mio to buy her something because she doesn't have the money, like in the music shop, and Mio's like, all right, fine, I'll buy it for you today. How much is it? And this is like, okay, then this, and that as well. Can you buy it? Mio just smacked him, and this is where it happens. Mugi's like Mio smacked you, and then Ritsu's like, what happened? And she's like, you know what? I've always wanted something, And I thought she was going to say like, can I smack you? But she said the opposite actually. She's like this is like my childhood dream, and Ritsu's like, what? And she's like, can you smack me? I want to get smacked. Oh my god. And this is like, what? Right. So next we get to see the next day in the summer the summer session that they're doing. Mio has worn her school dress and she's embarrassed. She's like, oh no, what the hell have I done? And Yui comes and Yui's like, wait, why are you wearing the school dress? Was that the dress code here? And Mio's like, yeah, probably. But she doesn't want to admit that she made a mistake. And Yu is like concerned, and then Ritsu comes in and Yu is like, what should we do? We didn't wear the school dress. Ritsu's like, obviously we don't have to wear the school dress, you can see everyone else. And no one's wearing the school dress, and here Ritsu starts teasing Mio. And she's like, oh, you're the only one, aren't you? Everyone's gonna look at you, haha. And Mio gets mad. Now, the outrageous part of this whole thing is that Mugi comes in a beach dress, like a one piece with with a flower on her head and her hair done pretty nicely with a little bag. And yeah, so there you go. Now everyone's like, what the hell? I love how Yui is like, wait, did we have plans to go to beach after this? And Mio's like, obviously not, like, what are you saying? So they're like, okay, like, this is the thing, Mugi usually doesn't do these type of things. So when she does these type of things, it's actually confusing for everyone. Like, Mio and Yui, they're confused. They're like, what the hell is happening? And they don't really, react much. If this was Yui who did it, they probably would have, joked around and be like, Yui, you careless, girl, you, again, this is one of your airhead moments. So it probably would be like that. But Mugi never really does these type of things, usually. So everyone's just surprised. They're like, what the hell? So, and they're just confused. So they don't really, comment that much. And I love how when Mugi is, going ahead, this is the price tag, and this kind of shows that she probably bought this dress just because she wanted to do this. And wanted to get smacked. So Ritsu probably, puts everything together instantly, and she's like, oh, she's doing this for that. And we get like a little flashback where we get to see after Mugi told Ritsu about how she wants to get smacked. Ritsu's like, why? And Mugi's like, oh no, because at first Mugi doesn't really explain why she wants to get smacked, and she's like, no, I just want it. And Ritsu's like, okay, fine, I'll do it, and tries to hurt, kind of smack her, and then she's like, oh no, I cannot do it. Because that's the thing, you cannot really smack Mugi, it's weird. If this was Mio, she could easily smack Ritsu, but Mugi, obviously not. So and even Ritsu's she's like, oh, I cannot do it. And then Mugi's like, so what should I do? And Ritsu's like, alright, you have to act like a huge fool, and then I can counter you with that, with a smack. And that's what she is doing here, and that is what Ritsu realizes. And when they're like on the elevator, oh, this is where it happens. Okay, so this is the turning point. In the elevator, Mio talks about how Ritsu ate her strawberry and how she smacked Ritsu. And obviously, she was talking about this because Yui was speaking about her strawberry incident, and she's like, "What the hell? Nodoka-chan ate my strawberry." And Mio's like, "Yeah, I understand. Like, like I understand your feeling because I also smacked Ritsu when she ate my strawberry." And this is where this is something that Mugi listened to and she kept in her head. So now after that they go outside, and come outside of the elevator. Ritsu's like, "Are you like deliberately doing this to get smacked?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's why." Um and she's like, "But what you're doing isn't really that foolish or stupid. It's very normal." And and Mugi's like, "Why are you even trying to get smacked?" And Mugi's like, "Oh, because it's skinship. Like you guys like Ritsu, you and Mugi, not Mugi, Mio. Like Mio kind of smacks you, and kind of you guys do stuff that friends do, and that's skinship. While over there, Asusa and Yui kind of hugs each other, and just Yui always jumps on top of Azusa. So that's another form of skinship, and she just wants something like that, and that is why she wants to get smacked. And this is like, yeah, you're right. Usually you are a type of person that people don't usually try to hit, and or even through joking, joking way. But this is like, alright, you know what? Okay, you're trying your best. I'm going to help you out. And so yeah, okay, there you go. So after that you can see that Mio and Yui, they're in that place, kind of looking at the books and everything. They talk about college exams and stuff like that, and Mio's surprised that Yui's actually wanting to do this. And Yui's like, because Sarjan Sensei told me that it's too late to look for jobs. And she's like, but it's even later, it's even late to look for to start your preparations for exam. But either way, here Ritsu starts trying to show Mugi about how you can act stupid so that she can get smacked. So the first thing that she does is brings out those round glasses, and she's like, "Oh, I'm going to pass my exams this year." Mugi does the same, but Mugi's one is a normal glasses, and it actually is really suits her. And Mio's like, "Oh, this glasses, it suits you." Ritsu's like, "Not like this, even more stupider." So the next one is where she tells Yui to kind of squint her eyes so that she can see the answers pops out. And Yui's like, "Oh, I can see it. It's A." And Mugi does the same thing, but for Mugi's situation, she actually gave the answer. So Mio's like, "Oh, good job." So it's not working, she's it's not working. The next one is the identity card, where Mio's like, "Oh damn, I should have brought a better picture." This part is hilarious. I love how Ritsu's like, "Oh, look at mine," and her is her backside. This is such an outrageous moment that Mio actually smacks her. And seeing this, Mugi's like, "Okay, I can do it too." So Mugi's like, "Oh, look at mine." And her has a big nose on her face. And they're like, "Yeah, this time it'll work." But Mio's like, "Wait, there's a sticker on it." And underneath the sticker, you can see her original picture, her eyes are half open. So Ritsu's like, "Oh, this should have worked better." So anyways, they're trying to do it, but it's not working. So in the end, outside, Ritsu's like, "Yeah, it's not happening." And Mugi's like, just disappointed. They cannot do anything. So they're like, "All right, let's go home." So they start walking. Right. So okay. So next day they go to school, and here's where everything happens. There's an extra slice of cake, so they're like, "All right, let's do rock paper scissors. whoever will win, will take the cake, and the loser will get flicked on the head by everyone. So perfect place to for Mugi to lose so that she gets flicked, and obviously like kinship. So now here's the thing, like how can we even lose deliberately in a game like this? So they try their best, like Mugi tries her best, but she actually ends up winning. So Ritsu gets flicked by everyone, so it doesn't work. Plan failed. So they sit down, they're ready to have their cake, and again the whole strawberry thing comes up, and Yui's like, oh, I'll be able to eat my strawberry today. Yesterday Nodoka-chan ate my strawberry. This triggers her memories, and Mugi's like, wait a minute, didn't Mio say something like this? That she actually smacked Ritsu because she stole her strawberry? And I'm like, don't do that, please. But obviously, this is Mugi. She's like, alright, yes. I love how she grabs it exactly at the moment when Mio's fork is like 2 inches like away from the strawberry. That's the moment where she grabs it. So it's like the most like like the closest moment she is like she was almost going to grab it, and that's when she grabs it. That's even worse, I feel like. Like you have so much expectations. You're like, all right, I'm going to eat this strawberry, and then bam, someone takes it. And you know what the sad part is? That Mugi is the type of person who Mio doesn't know how to react against in a situation like this. If this was Ritsu, she would have smacked her on the head and probably took her strawberry. Since it's Mio, she's confused as to what to do. She's sad, but at the same time, she cannot like get her emotions out, so she starts crying. And oh my god, this part is hilarious. Mugi eats it, and Mugi's like this, like eating it, and then looks at Mio, and Mio is shocked, just paralyzed. Her eyes starts watering. Oh god, and then again. The other hilarious part, Yui was like, alright, you know what? Like, this is proof. I'm going to grab Nodoka-chan and I'm going to bring her here and I'm going to show her and give her the proof that what she did was wrong. She is off, she grabs Nodoka and brings her here. She's like, look at this. Like this. Like red-handed. I caught it. And you see what's happening to you see what's happening to Mio here? This is exactly what it feels like. Yeah, when you did that. And Nodoka's like, what the hell? This is why you brought me here? And Mugi's like, oh no, what? Have I done something wrong? And she's like, I'm sorry, Mio-chan. Oh boy. And then Mio's like, wait, you want to get smacked? And right, so this is like, after so many groups, it's Mio's fault for not smacking you. And Mio's like, what the hell? Right, anyways, Mio's like, alright, you know what? Okay, fine. If you want to get smacked, you could have told us. And Mugi's like, wait, it was that easy? Mio's like, yeah. And Mugi's like, alright, then do it, smack me. And Mio's like, okay. Like, she's ready to smack her, but then in the end, she's like, oh no, I cannot do it. So she smacks Ritsu instead. So there you go, mission unsuccessful. So they're going back and Ritsu's like, yeah, I'm sorry, like we couldn't help you. But she's like, but yeah, we'll keep a lookout for it. Like if there's another way you can get smacked. So Mugi's like, it's fine, like you helped me out a lot. Like she's like, alright, your head is like, like kind of red, so let me put a band-aid on you. So she puts a band-aid, and then she's like, oh, what's this part? Okay, I'm gonna read this part. Thank you, it's okay. For your forehead, she puts the band-aid on her forehead, and she's like, you're really good at escorting girls. This is like, what? And she's like, you're kind and you got the extra mile for other people. You'd be really popular if you're a guy. Oh my god, what a statement. Ritsu's Risu understands that she's actually complimenting her, but at the same time, she's like, "What the hell are you saying?" Like it's a conflicting, like 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 feeling, and she's like, "All right, you know what? How am I supposed to react to that?" And just smacks her like this, like there you go. Mugi's dream comes true. And then later on, Risu has like Risu and Mio are talking to each other, and she talks to Mio about how they went and how everything happened. Like how the whole smack situation came up. And she tells her that, oh, we went to arcade, we went to like the Dagashi shop and everything. And Mio's like, why didn't you tell me? I wanted to hang out with Mugi as well. Are you upset? And she's like, why? Why didn't you invite me that day too? I wanted to go out with Mugi as well. And this is like, I did it. You didn't come. Oh boy. But yeah, later on we get to see Mio and sorry, not Mio, Mugi in her phone. So after getting smacked, they took a selfie. Wow. She's looking at that and smiling. That was a very wholesome episode. Oh my god, that's hilarious. So that was episode number 14 of K-On! Season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That's it. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next week with another episode of K-On! Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.